Princess Amelia, Mignonette, Thermopolis, Rinaldi.
Did you hear? Miracles are coming true. The epic royal comeback we've all been eagerly counting down to. It's here. Get ready, loyal fans. The Princess Diaries 3 is finally happening. After 23 years of waiting and rewatching Princess Diaries 1 and 2, I am ready to return to Genovia. And if you're anything like me, I'm sure you are too. For almost 2 decades, fans have been holding on to the hope of a third installment in this beloved series, wondering what's next for our favorite Genovian queen, Mia Thermopolis. From its debut in 2001, The Princess Diaries captured hearts with its whimsical, relatable tale of a San Francisco teenager who discovers she's royalty, leading to 2 films packed with heart, humor, and plenty of unforgettable moments. With Anne Hathaway's quirky and endearing Mia and Julie Andrews' regal Queen Clarice, the franchise quickly became a staple of early 2000s pop culture. Ever since The Princess Diaries 2, Royal Engagement, left us on the edge of our seats in 2004, fans have been clamoring for another look into Mia's royal life. And now, after years of speculation, the royal comeback we've all been waiting for is becoming a reality. Recent buzz from Disney has confirmed that the 3rd movie is officially in the works, with Adele Lim of Crazy Rich Asians fame set to direct. This fresh direction has sparked excitement and a little curiosity about how Mia's story will evolve. Disney has kept many details under wraps, but casting hints and fan theories have created a storm of anticipation on social media. Could we see Mia navigating life as a queen? Will Nicholas, played by Chris Pine, return? And what about Queen Clarice herself? With the new director, plot speculations, and casting updates, here's everything we know so far about Mia's royal return. Before we go into our explanation, we have a very small request. If you like our content, please support us by subscribing to our channel. This is a small click for you, but for us, it means a lot. Thank you. Let's begin. The royal return. Is The Princess Diaries 3 really happening? Yes. The entire cast and directors have been tempting us for many moons with talks of a reboot or a sequel. Talks initially started in 2016 when Gary Marshall, director of the first 2 movies, revealed that he was speaking to Disney about the sequel. But, our hopes were crushed not long after when he passed away, and then they started it up again in 2017. Meg Cabot, the original author of the series, and Anne Hathaway mentioned something about there being a script for the 3rd movie in 2017, and later on in 2019, and then again in 2022. Man, they gave us just enough to leave us on the hook and wanting more, didn't they? Back in 2019, Mandy Moore, who played Lana Thomas, the cheerleader, Heather Matarazzo, who played the best friend Lily Moscovitz, Chris Pine, dreamy love interest Nicholas Devereaux, and Julie Andrews, our beloved Queen Clarice, mentioned how they were all very interested in appearing in the movie. In 2024, John Rhys Davis, Viscount Mabry in Princess Diaries 2, said he'd love to return. That's with Chris Pine. Chris Pine, although has still not confirmed his role. I honestly am not sure who else will be able to match his on-screen chemistry with Anne Hathaway, but whoever it's going to be has some mighty shoes to fill, and a mighty amount of audience to impress. On a lighter note, do you know who has definitely confirmed? It's Anne Hathaway, aka our dear Princess Mia, of course. She shared a post on social media in October 2024 stating miracles happen. Back to Genovia with @AdeleB Lim, @Disney, @Somewhere Pictures. The fairy tale continues. Now, since I have successfully lifted your hearts and spirit, I would like to report, with an extremely heavy heart, that it's still unclear if Julie Andrews is going to be there in Princess Diaries 3. She says it's been quite a while now, and although she was initially excited about making an appearance, she doesn't think it's much of a possibility anymore. She did hint at Hathaway being the queen now. You know what though? I have an inkling that she will return, or at least make an appearance. Who else could help Princess or Queen Mia rule Genovia? Well, Fingers crossed. Adele Lim, who wrote Crazy Rich Asians and Raya and The Last Dragon, has confirmed that she will be directing Princess Diaries 3. Rest assured, because, she's well versed in creating films that feature strong female leads. Oh man, this movie's going to be amazing. Plot predictions. What could the Princess Diaries 3 be about? The plot has still not been exposed yet, but there's nothing stopping us from predicting. Director Lim has mentioned that we looked forward to celebrating its core tenets of female power, joy, and mentorship with audiences worldwide. So, we definitely know this is going to be centered around Princess Mia, or Queen Mia. They've also mentioned that it's not a reboot, but rather it will continue from where they left off. Now, it's been 20 years, and they can't literally pick up from where they left off. Remember when Queen Clarice proposed to Joe, head of security played by Hector Elizondo? And remember the butterflies in your stomach inducing kiss between Nicholas and Mia? Well, you can't forget either of these iconic moments. It did end with Princess Mia preparing for her coronation, so hopefully, 2 decades later, we will be getting to see what happens to her after the coronation. Hopefully, we can see how she handles her royal duties. Do you think she's still going to be clumsy? Or do you think she has finally learned? I wonder if she was finally able to find the balance between her royal duties and personal life. I think we should prepare ourselves for some royal drama as well, considering that is the reason why we fell in love with the first 2 movies. I think I can speak for the fans collectively when I say I am rather intrigued and fascinated to see how Mia has matured and grown. Like, she'll definitely have that endearing, quirky charm to her that we all love so much. That's clear from her Instagram video, at least. Fans have voiced their hopes for a reunion with our charming and dreamy Nicholas, Chris Pine, who was Mia's love interest from the second film. The one that ended with them kissing, princess style. I guess a time jump could reveal how Mia's life and role have evolved since her coronation as well. You can count on one thing for sure though, you will definitely have plenty of laughs along the way. Who's returning to Genovia? Cast and characters. Although Disney has not made an official cast announcement yet, we know for a fact that Anne Hathaway is making a return to Genovia. She's been consistently leaving behind hints about it in multiple interviews over the years. And she finally confirmed it with a playful Instagram reel, quoting her infamous line, "Shut up." Joe, Mia's bodyguard and the head of security, played by Hector Elizondo, is also expected to reprise his role as either her charming bodyguard or as Queen Clarice's husband, the King of Genovia. Considering Mia is going to be playing the Queen of Genovia, I doubt he'll be named the King or just as Queen Clarice's husband, but let's see. Now, Julie Andrews has stated her reluctance to return as Queen Clarice, but she has still not stated anything with certainty. Although she has expressed her mixed feelings about reprising her role as Queen Clarice, Anne Hathaway has openly stated that she would love to work with her again. So, I hope that changes her mind. Fingers crossed. What's more, Mandy Moore, who played Mia's high school bully, Lana, has hinted at her interest in returning to the 3rd installment. But writing her character back to the story might be complicated, so it's still rather unsure. Chris Pine has also openly stated that he would absolutely love to come back. I am absolutely manifesting this to happen. Actually, we all are. But it has not been confirmed yet. Sandra Oh, who played Vice Principal Gupta, said she would love to return as she is dying to see how Gupta has moved up in the world. John Rhys-Davies, who was Viscount Mabry in Princess Diaries 2, also mentioned his profound interest in coming back, hopefully not to steal the crown again. Behind the Crown, directors, writers, and production team. Adele Lim has confirmed to direct the 3rd installment of Princess Diaries. An ode will be given to Gary Marshall, the director of the first 2 movies, as he was keen on directing the 3rd movie as well, but unfortunately will not be able to anymore. Director Lim is known for her brilliant ability to blend heart-touching stories with comedy, so, we can look forward to that. She initially began her career as a writer on shows like One Tree Hill and Lethal Weapon, before penning the movie Crazy Rich Asians, which became one of the best rom-coms of all time, and was nominated for Best Picture at the Golden Globes, and won the Critics' Choice Award. She then wrote Raya and The Last Dragon, which was nominated for the Oscar for the Best Animated Film. Lim has excitedly admitted to being a die-hard fan of the original Princess Diaries, so, we know she's going to bring justice to the third movie. Deborah Martin Chase, one of the original producers of the movie, is back to produce Princess Diaries 3 as well. Naya Kukukov and Melissa Stack are the executive producer, the former being Lim's producing partner at 100 Tiger. Who else is going to produce the movie but our star, Anne Hathaway, who will be producing the movie under her Somewhere Pictures banner. There've also been one too many scripts in the works since 2017, but Flora Greason, who also wrote High Note, has been reported to have written the latest script. This dynamic team suggests that Princess Diaries 3 will definitely be a beautiful concoction of comedy and heartfelt moments, appealing to both new fans and loyal fans of the original movie. Delays and rumor. What's stopping the coronation? You may be wondering why it's taking so long. 20 years is a pretty long time. 2 whole decades have passed, and now that they have confirmed it, it feels like it's still taking longer. Did I say long enough for it to sink in? Although it has been confirmed that Princess Diaries 3 is still in pre-production, and Hathaway has mentioned to impatient fans that production, it takes time. According to the film's IMDb page, an official release date has not been given yet. Through the years, Hathaway has been open about her love for the movies, and she has stated that she will convince Disney to give us one more movie. And I guess Disney is finally aligned to bring us to the next chapter of this wonderful movie. Disney has also been having back-to-back successes recently by remaking old Disney films into live actions that have been tapping into our nostalgia. So it was only a matter of time before they turned their attention to us. The Princess Diaries 2 Royal Engagement premiered in 2004, and rumors of there being a third sequel have been going on since 2016, but allegedly creating the right storyline and securing the original cast has proven to be quite difficult. Meg Cabot, the author of the original series that the movies are based on, has mentioned that she read a script for Princess Diaries 3 back in 2017. Hathaway has also mentioned there is a script, but it's not perfect yet, and how they refuse to do it till it's absolutely perfect. In 2022, before Flora Greason confirmed that she was writing the script, Ardita Mukherjee was rumored to be penning a script for the movie. Julie Andrews, who played Queen Clarice, is also seemingly hesitant about returning back to Genovia, but has expressed her interest in working with Hathaway again. And despite our campaigns to bring back Chris Pine, he hasn't still received any formal invite, well, that we know of. Princess Diaries also faced setbacks due to the COVID-19 pandemic and was allegedly one of the many projects that were placed on hold. Despite all this, rest assured, Disney has confirmed that Princess Diaries 3 is moving forward with a committed team, so keep your eyes peeled for any new trailer or updates. Marvelous verdict. As the Princess Diaries 3 inches closer to reality, fans can hardly contain their excitement. After nearly 20 years, the idea of revisiting Genovia and reuniting with Mia Thermopolis is like a royal dream come true. While Disney is still keeping plot details close to the chest, the involvement of Adele Lim promises a fresh and modern twist on Mia's story, while retaining the magic and charm that made the original film so iconic. Fans are particularly thrilled at the thought of Anne Hathaway possibly returning to the role that made her a household name. And Hathaway herself has been vocal about her love for the series, even saying she'd be all in if Julie Andrews would join. While Andrews has expressed mixed feelings about returning, fans continue to hope for a sweet cameo or surprise appearance from Genovia's wise queen Clarice. As rumors swirl and anticipation builds, there's so much to look forward to. Could we see Mia juggling the joys and challenges of ruling Genovia? Maybe we'll even catch a glimpse of her own princess lessons with a new generation of Genovian royalty. Whether you're a longtime fan who grew up quoting every line or someone discovering the series for the first time, The Princess Diaries 3 is set to bring a dose of royal fun, a few laughs, and plenty of heart. So keep an eye out for more updates. This is one royal event you won't want to miss. And with all the love I can muster up in my heart, I would like to say, shut up! And that's the end of our video. I hope you enjoyed listening to our content. If you liked our content, don't forget to leave a like and subscribe to our channel if you haven't already. Have a good one and be safe. Thanks everyone!